Well, folks, I almost had this amazing, nice gameplay for you, the Argus. It was a viewer-requested video to do. Unfortunately, the competitiveness inside me got the better of me. Teammates were sucking, had to throw on the backpack, and you'll see here shortly exactly what happens. Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc, thank you so much for checking out the videos lately. Channel's been doing quite well. I'm really impressed with, the views that I'm getting. I didn't really expect to get anything, 5, 10 views per video, and, slowly start to go from there, build an audience, build a community, and just see what we can kind of do with this stuff. Anyways, this is a TDM gameplay on Breach, and I had every intention of doing a Argus video. Unfortunately, I ended up going against some of the campiest people I've played against all day, corner camping in the darkest reaches of the map with shock charges and trip mines around every corner, and I just couldn't handle it. The inner competitiveness inside me is like, you know what, Josh? You need to do it. Bust out the Vesper. And I had to do it. I had to carry the team. And for the majority of this game, my teammates, you just saw there the class change when I was like, I had enough. I can't do this anymore. These guys are going to feel the wrath. And here it is. This is my Vesper class. And this is pretty much the class, my go-to equipment setup for any time I'm playing against people that are pretty good or very good, or if I don't have a team that really knows what the fuck they're doing, and if I have to throw in the backpack and win the match for the team. So right here, we're already down by over half, 9-19, so I have to do something quick. If you get too much of a decifit too early on, it makes it much more challenging to kind of come out on top. And right away, the nasty three-piece with the Vesper, destroying that HC, grabbing another kill, and then just pursuing the spawns back and forth. And that's what I do on this map fairly regularly. I've played this game so much, I pretty well got the spawns nailed down. Not to a science, but I have a pretty good understanding of if I kill people certain places, where I need to start looking out for next. And that's my playstyle. I love being the jump around guy, always moving, video game ADD, if you want to call it that. And my whole job here in this map is to try and control it, to get people out of their comfort zones, to make sure that they're not setting up in those corners so my teammates can at least try and get some kills. If the opposite team starts dropping, into their favorite position, their comfy spot behind the corner, it's something that they're used to, they're going to win. But if I can force them out of that comfort zone, get them moving around and frustrated, well, I've just accomplished, half the battle. And, these guys continuously go back to the same spot in the same corner. It drives me bonkers. I've never understood why people feel like they need to sit into corners in TDM game types for all different video games, and it's frustrating and annoying. But the Vesper helps me accomplish winning. So that's why I busted it out. I really wanted to get some different various types of guns and maps and everything like that. I've got quite a few different videos I've already recorded today. It's not that difficult for me to go out and get a couple game types. Where the difficult part of this is for me is the commentary. I don't know what to talk about or what you guys want to hear or what you're interested in. And I might try to upload a couple videos just with some background music. You guys can enjoy just the kills and the gameplay. We'll see if that is something you'd be interested in. Now, I guess that comes to the question is, where would I get the copyright-free music these days? That's a big question itself. I used to do this a couple times back in the day with my other channel, and I noticed that the videos, even with 30-second audio clips of big popular songs, were almost immediately shut down due to copyright infringement, which is annoying. And it made it very difficult to find music for those types of videos, so I stopped doing it. Gameplay right now, I brought it back. We're 43-41, and VMP. Was I saying the Vesper the whole time? I think I was. Sometimes I wonder if I'm actually retarded. Nah. Who cares? 27-9 so far in the game, and the VMP is the gun I was actually talking about the whole time. This is my go-to class. And fast mags, rapid fire, and a laser. And I use the laser for one reason, is because when I jump around corners all the time, I don't have a scuff controller, so it's really hard to hold down the aim and do a jump at the same time. So with my laser on there, I can hip fire, and it's a reliable kill, as you can see, you know. And I always try to finish off when my jump's complete to aim in after I don't need to hold down my jump anymore. So that always helps. I don't have too many kills with this VMP, only 4K. I think I have 100,000 kills total, so it's a fairly small bit of my arsenal, and I don't usually like using it because I do complain about it quite often. It's a very, very overpowered gun, and it frustrates the hell out of people, even more so than I think the Brecci. And a lot of people complain about the Brecci when I use it, but I get just about the same amount of messages from people after I use the VMP here. And I can't believe I spent the whole half of this video talking about the Vesper, but oh well, mistakes were made. Anyways, what else to talk about the last 3 minutes of this commentary? It's difficult. Like, this is my problem in making content, and I don't want to drift off and become boring and people click off of the video when I start rambling on about bullshit or nonsense. So yeah, here we are. Don't click away. This is a problem. I don't know. People sit here and a lot of times will talk about their family or whatever, and I don't even know anymore. Like, a lot of the guys I watch are vloggers. Optic Hex, like, he deals with the pro teams and stuff. News channels. I really can't see myself doing news ever because there's 1.5 million channels all doing that same genre of stuff, and I don't want to be that cliche YouTuber who says, yeah. Well, anyway, we'll just keep it positive. And I think we're almost done here. Like, we're coming up quick, almost at 80 kills. If you have any questions about, you know, game, maybe I'll do a couple tips and tricks for TDM game types, just a little bit to get you guys on the same track, maybe answer some specific questions I get about how I do things. And I run right by this guy's in the corner. I can't believe I do that. And this is what I mean, like, those guys are just like, oh, they find a spot at the beginning of the map and they're like, well, that's where I'm gonna stay the entire time. I never understood that. It doesn't get you any, it gets you a few kills, but you're not gonna go out there and do big numbers. If you want to get big numbers, you gotta move throughout the map and, you know, hold down areas. And like, see, like, these guys, every time I find that guy in a corner, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, bro, move. That guy had my number right there, Mighty Midget. He knew I was gonna jump around the corner. That was a good play by him, holding me into that building. What else? Finish this off with check out my other videos. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and if you are new to the channel, you know, hit that subscribe button. Help me to grow this channel into something that's entertaining for everybody, and hopefully I can provide some entertaining gameplay and some commentaries here. I think the tips and tricks for TDM might be something that interests me again. That's kind of how I started my whole YouTube stuff, was, you know, how to get better, how to play better, way back 5, 6, 7 years ago when I first started YouTube. And it took off for a little bit. The only problem was I was in the wrong game type. I was doing competitive stuff instead of public match, and back then there wasn't really a lot of use for it. Anyways, thanks for checking out today's video, and I hope you enjoy. See you later.